Hi all, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of wanted to do the Sephora recommendations that everybody's been doing, but kind of doing it in a different way. I don't want to like name every single item in Sephora that I own, but I did want to recommend some of my absolute favorites that are still available on Sephora, you know, that aren't limited edition, that you can still get, things like that, and yeah, go from there. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm going to put this stuff on my face as I talk about it. So skincare is going to be a really big thing during the VIB sale. VIB Rouge. I'll put all the dates and everything down below for you. They've already announced it and the percentages off and everything. But skincare is going to be a big thing. I have really sensitive skin, so I got to be really careful with the skincare that I get. But I have been loving this C.E.O. Glow Vitamin C oil by Sunday Riley. And I know Sunday Riley is problematic lately. I know they had a big scandal earlier in the year. But this is the one that I'm personally using and loving right now. I'm going to put that on my face. I usually use my Pearlescence by, my Pearlescence one, the rosehip oil that I got at TJ Maxx. But for the purposes of this video, I use this one usually at night is when I usually use this one, is at night after I cleanse my skin, but it also works in the same aspect of the Pearlescence where it gives me, you know, hydration, which is what I'm going for. But skincare is a big thing. Pick up your moisturizers, pick up your oils, pick up your eye creams, pick up your cleansers. Like I said, I have really sensitive skin, so I am using a little tiny TATCHA sample of a moisturizer right now, which I'm actually liking a lot. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up full size on the sale. Like I said, I have really sensitive skin and I have been breaking out up here and I don't know what's causing it yet. So I think I'm just going to stick with the skincare that I got. I have a full moisturizer, but anything by like, I personally like Sunday Riley. Like I said, I know they're problematic and they had a little bit of a scandal. I'll link below the Alicia video that explains all that in case you're curious. But Drunk Elephant, The Ordinary, who else? A million other brands have the skincare. It's a great time to pick up skincare during the sale, obviously. Now, I start with my eyes. You guys know I start with my eyes. I don't have a high-end primer. I have this Milani one that you guys have seen me use a million times. Urban Decay has in fact, do I still have my Urban Decay? Yeah. Hang on. That's lovely. Urban Decay Primer Potion is a classic. This is the anti-aging one. In fact, I'll use this one today for the purpose of this video. The Urban Decay one is my favorite from Sephora. There's the Too Faced one. I know Rihanna, Fenty Beauty has one. There's quite a few options. The only ones that I can speak to are the Urban Decay Primer Potion. As I'm putting it on my eye right now, I've used the original and this anti-aging one, and I always enjoy it. Or and the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is another classic. Those are the two that I know are really good, but I've heard great things about the Rihanna one, and I believe it's the Smashbox one. So if you have a favorite primer for your eyes, that might be a good time to pick it up because it's a staple. Staples are always the best. I know people like to have fun during these. I like to pick up staples and then like one fun item myself, but it's completely up to you how you shop the sale. Now for eyeshadow palettes, there are a couple. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. The Soft Glam, the Modern Renaissance, the Sultry, the new Riviera palette. You can't go wrong with any of them. They all have beautiful color palettes. They all have beautiful quality. They're very soft shadows. They're very blendable shadows. You really cannot go wrong with that. I also think that you can't go wrong with the Urban Decays. I love Urban Decay shadows. I think that Urban Decay is really awesome quality. I believe that across the board, they have really great shadows. They have, you know, they have their neutral line, and then they also have colorful palettes. The other thing that I would like to suggest, because I have, again, I'm only suggesting things that I have, are the Natasha Denonas. These are the 5-pan ones, or the 5-palette ones that are like 48 bucks. And this is in number 2. I really enjoy this. And then you guys know that I have 2 of these little minis that are 25 bucks. These are really good quality too. So I highly suggest Anastasia Beverly Hills, Urban Decay, or one of the Natasha Denonas. And if you can splurge on it, heck, now's the time to get those big Natasha Denona palettes because you're getting a discount. But no thank you. Or like the Pat McGrath because you're getting a discount. Today I'm going to use the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills because I'm just feeling it today. I'm not going to go like do an in-depth tutorial on this because, again, this is just more of a recommendations than anything else. So the Sephora brushes, the Pro line for the brushes, are supposed to be really good. I only have one Sephora brush, but I really, that's kind of on my wish list, is that I want to pick up a couple more of the brushes. I want to pick up the what is it, the 55 brush, the airbrush 55, or I'll put the exact name, I'll indicate it and then I'll put it down below. The one that everybody raves about, it's like a foundation brush. I really, really want that. I heard that's great. I've been eyeing their false lashes. False lashes are expensive, like tray expensive, right? At Sephora, especially when you can get them at the drugstore. I just picked up more Ardell's and some Kiss lashes for under $4. I'm like, how am I gonna spend like 10, 15, 20, almost $30 on lashes? And I understand that they're, you know, they're obviously gonna be better quality and they're gonna last you, but I'm like, I keep looking at the Sephora brand that are $10 and I keep wanting to pick them up. So the herd has come in. So I might pick those up. I'm not really sure yet. Or maybe even like a pair of the Hudas. The new Hudas, I believe they're called Olivia, where they're like shorter. Those look gorgeous. And I know that, you know, like I said, they're supposed to be really, really good quality. So we'll definitely look into that. I'm trying to think of you know, of miscellaneous things while I'm putting on my makeup. Perfume. I personally do not wear perfume. I live in a household with a person who's very sensitive to smell, and out of respect, I don't wear perfume. However, now is an awesome time. The sale is an awesome time to pick up perfume because those bottles are expensive. When I did wear perfume, Marc Jacobs, Gucci Flora. Gucci Flora was like my scent. I love Gucci Flora. It's so pretty. I love the way it smells. I love the way it lasts. It's not overpowering. Scent is such a like personal thing, obviously. My mom really loved Versace's Bright Crystal. Like that was her signature scent, was Versace Bright Crystal. I always got her a bottle for like her birthday or for Christmas. She really loved that scent. I also love Marc Jacobs Daisy. It's a very classic flowery scent. It's very good for the summer, or the spring and the summer, because it's very flowery. Whenever I go into Sephora, I always smell the, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Dior Poison. Yes. I always smell the Dior Poisons. I love those. I believe that my favorite is Hypnotic Poison. I really love. I have not owned a full one, but every time I go in there, I have to put that. I have to smell that. That And the Clean brand. I always smell those Clean brand perfumes when I go in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, those are nice. So those are also perfume, great things to get when these things go on sale, because they hardly do. They hardly ever go on sale, perfumes. Okay, so there's the eyes. My next thing that I really am loving is the TATCHA Silk Primer. I'm sorry, TATCHA Silk Canvas. This one is the $20 one, and yeah, per ounce or whatever, it's not the best value. But I'm not going to go through this anytime soon. But if you want to invest in like a high-end primer, this is the one that I found so far that I really like. It's not what's breaking me out. This hasn't broke me out before. So this is my favorite high-end from Sephora primer for my face. Okay, and then my next favorite, before it gets all dirty again, is the Beauty Blender. This is it wet. You do wet it and then it comes soft and squishy, and you can use this for everything. You can use it for foundation, you can use it for liquid highlighter, you can use it for concealer, you can use it for, some people use it for powder highlighter and powder blush. I really love this thing. You can get obviously cheaper like alternatives, but for a sale, 20 bucks, and then you get the discount on top of it, I recommend it. There really isn't anything like the Beauty Blender. There are great sponges that are like dupes, but the Beauty Blender is the best. This is the Electric Violet one, I believe it's called. Electric Swirl, Electric Swirl, I don't know, something like that. It's obviously the only one of its kind. I wish I would have got the full violet purple one, because this one stains a lot because of the white, but you know what? That's okay. It's awesome looking and it works exactly the same. This next product you guys are not going to be surprised about. I highly recommend this Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. Again, pricey item. I use it every single day. I'm in love with it. I love the way it makes my skin look. It's supposed to be technically a primer where you're supposed to like mix it in with your foundation, or you're supposed to like put it all over your face. But I don't need like, I imagine if you want to be like really dewy and really glowy for like an event or something, that would be nice. But for every day, I just like to put it on the high points of my face where I would put a highlighter, because it gives me such a pretty glow from within kind of look. And I just, oh, it's gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous. And then I'll put another highlight on top of it usually, but as you'll see later, but you can just get away with wearing this, and oh, it is so pretty. I have number 2. I'm actually running, I'm pretty sure I'm running pretty low on it. It's kind of hard to tell because the bottle's just so, you know, messy, but that's the only thing I don't like. It's really messy, but yes, all of the yes. I'm scared I might have to buy another one during the sale. I don't know if I'm going to make it to November with this, but oh, I love this thing. I use it every single day. Well, not every single day, but most days I'll use it. For foundation, I actually have a couple of foundations that I really love from Sephora. My favorite, but right now it's too light for me, and it's almost gone, is the Makeup Forever Professional HD stick. So it's the stick foundation. This one is in 115 or R230. I love this thing. It's so quick and so easy to just swipe on, take a brush. I find it goes better on with a brush, and like blend it in and go. I love this thing. Like I said, I didn't finish it all before I got a little more tan, so I'll have a little bit in the winter, but I'm going on a cruise next month, the end of next month, and I may actually go get one that's more my color right now, because this would be nice to travel with. Also, the Dior, it's Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. It's very, very liquidy. Again, the cap becomes a freaking mess. But I really, really like this foundation. It's really nice on the skin. Actually, this might be really good to travel with too because the bottle's squishy. It's plastic, so this might be a good one to travel with too. I have this one in 1 in. It's actually kind of dark, which is working for me right now. So yeah, that's another one that I really like. But my favorite Sephora foundation at the moment is the Tarte Concealer. It's a newer foundation, but I got a little sample of it. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, I'll put that down in the link or in the eye or both. I don't know. But I got a little sample of this and I loved it. I used the entire sample of it. I love this a lot. I find the best way to apply it is with the Beauty Blender. It's on the thicker side. This is, let's see, do I have a, it's 16N Fairlight, excuse me, neutral. But I find that it's a little bit on the darker side. It's not really, it's really not fair. Like, it's really not a fair color. I don't know why they call it that. It works for me when I have a little bit more color now. So, and I'm trying to decide between this and the Dior on which one I'm going to take with me to my trip, because honestly both of them would be good, because I love the way that this, you just twist and then it like stays. So yeah, I don't know. This is definitely my favorite foundation, and this one has SPF in it. I might take this one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You can layer this up. You can definitely do 2 layers if you want. Right now I'm just going to do 1. But you can definitely layer this up and get medium to almost full coverage with this. Concealers. I'm very picky with concealers, I'm finding. Like very, very picky. My favorite concealer at Sephora, hands down, is the Laura Mercier. Let's see, Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I have mine in 1 in, excuse me, 1 in. I love this concealer. I love it. It's very lightweight. I don't find anything really like fully covers my dark circles. I don't know. I haven't found one that's that full coverage yet, but I love the way it wears. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't crease on me too badly. I have creases under my eyes, so everything creases, but like not badly at all. It feels moisturizing. I love, love, love this. My next favorite is the Gior. Why can't I say this? The Gior. Oh my god. Brain freeze there. Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. The only thing that makes this one, the thing that edges out for me on this one is that it's more hydrating. I have very dry under eyes. This one's just a tad drier, I feel like. But otherwise, these two are my favorite. Hands down, if I had to replace one of them, it'd be this one. But hands down, these two are my favorite concealers. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put on the Laura Mercier. Okay, so for setting powders, my ride or die, I'm in love, considering buying number 2 so I can use it again, because right now this one's a little too light for me, is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Flawless Finish. I love this. Now, I know it's expensive. I'm already hitting pan. I got it in November, I believe. Like huge pan right now. It's very soft, so you go through it very fast, which sucks when it's an expensive powder. But during the sale is an excellent time to pick this up. I cannot recommend this enough. I have dry skin. I don't like to powder my face. But if I do have to powder my face, because some of my foundations are a little like, they transfer a little bit. I use this, and it feels like nothing on the skin. It just looks beautiful. It doesn't look cakey ever. It doesn't look cakey under the eyes. I use this almost every single day. Well, I did when I was a little paler underneath the eyes. Now it's a little too light for me. So like I said, I'm really considering going back during the sale and getting number 2. But right now, because I can't really wear that, I've been using the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in Translucent. And I've been surprisingly really liking this. I hate loose powders. I do like that it has like a little cover for the sifter so it doesn't get everywhere, but I hate loose powders, not gonna lie. They're such a mess. Pressed powders for the win, you know, but because it's translucent, you know, it doesn't add color, so it's not gonna darken it or lighten it. And because it's so finely milled, it doesn't get cakey either. So bronzer, blush, highlighter. I love, ooh, I hope that it's not gonna blind you. The Becca, Chloe and Malika BFFs palette. I have the Chloe version that looks like this. Oh my god. It is limited edition, but it's still available. At least it was when I looked at the time of filming this video. It is so pretty. It is, the powders are so, again, finely milled. They're so finely pressed. These blushes are gorgeous, glow from within on the skin. So is this bronzer and the highlight. Oh, everything about this palette I love. I adore it. It has a nice mirror on it. I really adore this. It has everything you need, face-wise, blushes, bronzer, highlighter. There's nothing in here. Sometimes you get a face palette and you're like, oh, you know, the bronzer's nice, but I hate like this blush, or I hate the I love all 4 of these products. I get a lot of use out of this. It was a really good investment, in my opinion. Lately, though, I've been really enjoying my Milk Makeup stick bronzer. I don't know. I did not think I was going to like this as much as I do, but I really, really like this. I just swipe it on my cheek and my forehead. Ooh, that was a little much on my forehead. Then I take my beauty blender and I just blend it in. And it looks so creamy and natural. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so other than the Becca blushes in here, again, the other blushes that I highly recommend are the Buxom primer infused blushes. We're going to Mykonos. We're going to Mykonos on our vacation. We're going on a cruise, and I really want to get Mykonos for my Mykonos vacation. I'm a dork like that. I don't care. I have Seychelles. This is Seychelles and this is Dolly. I have 2 of them. These are my favorite blushes, like, ever. I love these blushes. I am, like, very impressed with the quality. I love the way they stay on. They are super duper pigmented, so be careful. Like, if you pick these up, be careful. They're super duper pigmented. Today I'm going to use Dolly because I'm kind of going for a little bit more of a cooler look with the rosy tones on my eyes. So we're going to go with Dolly today. Seychelles is definitely my favorite out of the 2, just because it's a very neutrally blush. But Dolly is also like, oh, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty pink color. Highlighter. My favorite highlighter is probably one that is not going to be recommended because it's so old. It's not going to be recommended by a lot of people. A lot of people are probably going to go with like the Jouer ones or the, oh, I forgot about those. We'll talk about those in a minute. The Jouer ones or like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amarizi. I've swatched that in store. I just can't justify paying $28 for one like highlighter. I don't know. I did pay for these highlighters, but I got mini versions. I don't think they do mini versions of the Anastasia Amarizi highlighter. I'm sure there's going to be a million other highlighter recommendations. Mine personally, other than that Becca one, is also Becca, and it's Becca Moonstone. Now, keep in mind I have more fair skin tone. So when I give these recommendations, it's like I believe any skin tone can wear these blushes. I really can. This is definitely going to be for more on the light to medium skin tone. And the Becca Malika, there's another one with the Malika palette that has deeper ones, deeper base products that they're the same quality. I've swatched them in the stores. If you want that, but you have a little bit of a deeper skin tone, get the Malika one. Oh my gosh. Girl, let me tell you. But this, I feel like, will work mostly on like fair to medium skin tones. This is, did I say it was Moonstone by Becca? I think I did, but Moonstone by Becca. I have this in this version, which is a tiny, like a mini press version, and then I also have the liquid version. I also used to have like it almost looked like a concealer, but I ran out of it. So yeah, this is my favorite, all-time favorite highlighter from Sephora. Just saying. I'm very loyal to my products. Like, I don't go and search usually, except for eyeshadow palettes. But once I find something that works in terms of like highlighter or blush or something like that, I kind of stick with it. So I'm going to go in with the press version. And even though I have that beautiful Charlotte Tilbury on, I don't care. I'm going to put Moonstone right on top of it and Glow from Space. Yes, that is not a subtle glow, is it? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and do the under eyes, you know, my bottom lash line. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about eyeliner. Okay, for eyeliner, I feel like there's another. The STILA Stay All Day. I have a mini one. I don't currently know where it's at. But the STILA Stay All Day liquid eyeliner, if you did not pick that up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, because I know that was one of the items, great eyeliner. It's a great eyeliner. The one that I've been using and really loving is, and excuse, it's really dirty, is the Fenty Beauty Flyliner. There's only one, so you can definitely, you know, there's not like multiple colors. But, oh, it's so pretty. It goes on so nicely. I'm going to really quickly pop it on. Okay, so got a little carried away. Usually do. This is a really easy liner to use, so it's really easy to get carried away with it. And then I made a mistake, and then I, like, you know how it goes when you make a mistake and then you try to fix it and then you gotta, that's what happened today. The other eyeliner that I really recommend is, again, one you're probably not going to hear a lot about, is the Clinique Pretty Easy. I got this as a 100-point perk. Look how freaking huge that is for a 100-point perk. I love this. This goes on so smooth and so dark and so easy. I love this. I love this a lot. The other eyeliners that I recommend, of course, you can't go wrong with the Urban Decay. I never really got along with the Urban Decay ones. They don't really stay on my eyes all that great. But I mean, a lot of people love them, and they are good eye pencils. I really want the Game of Thrones one, but as fast as the Game of Thrones sold out on the Urban Decay website, I can't imagine I'm gonna get a hold of it, which is fine. I really don't care. I prefer the Sephora 12-hour pencils. This one is in Tiramisu. They're $10, and they're really good. Like, they're really good. I think they're comparable to the Urban Decay, but I actually think they're better than the Urban Decay. They tend to stay on my waterline longer. They tend to stay on my eye period longer. But yeah, I recommend the Sephora 12-hour contour eye pencil 12-hour wear waterproof. I recommend these. Obviously, the Urban Decays are a good deal too. Well, not a good deal, but a good a good pencil as well. And now's a good time to get them on sale. But yeah. I completely and utterly forgot to mention my favorite eyeshadows. The STILA Shimmer and Glows and the Glitter and Glows. If you've ever watched my videos where I mention these, I don't know how much more I can rave about them. They're amazing. I would definitely pick up, if you're interested in colors that are, you know, currently on the website, I would definitely encourage it. If you are like, ooh, I wonder if that's going to be, yes, they're good. They're great. They're amazing. They don't budge. They're easy to blend out. They're easy to wear. They give amazing sparkle to the eye. Highly recommend these. Highly recommend these. Can't seem to find my Benefit Gimme Brow, which is literally my favorite brow product. It's so easy to use. It's just so, you just literally brush it on and that's it. Like, I love it. I'm sorry if this is annoying anybody else. It's annoying the shit out of me. So if it's annoying you, I understand. But I can't seem to find it. I need to go on a search for it. My other favorite brow product is Brow Power in Universal. This is legit my favorite so far. It has that little bit of thicker, like an angled tip that just makes it really easy to do your brows. Like, really easy. It fills them in quickly. It gets the job done really nicely. And it has a spoolie. What a freaking concept. I say that because my next product that I like doesn't have a spoolie. And then the other brow product that I have been really enjoying is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I'm gonna say it again. I don't use the ink side. I've heard it's great. I don't know about that. I like the pencil side. It's like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, where it's really, really tiny. I really enjoy that. I love this side. I love the way it stays on. I love the way it fills in the brows. The other pencil that I have, this is a sample size, which is why it doesn't have a spoolie. Usually you'll have a spoolie on the other side, is the Precisely My Brow, and it's the same thing with a tiny little tip, but it's actually smaller. So, and then of course there's the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products. I don't like the brow, interestingly enough, I don't like the Brow Wiz, even though I just showed you two very similar products to the Brow Wiz. I like the thicker one. Let me look it up what it's called. Okay, so I prefer the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil myself, which is like the thicker one, which is more like a regular eyebrow pencil that you would think of. I prefer that one over the Brow Wiz for Anastasia. I don't know why. I just do. Let's curl these lashes since my eyeliner is driving me nuts. I do not have a recommendation for an eyelash curler from Sephora. I know that the Shuhumora, that sounds like something out of Harry Potter. I believe it's the Shuhumora and the Shiseido one are both really popular choices. I just find that this particular one that I get from the drugstore, the Tweezer Man, are the best for me personally. Mascaras. Mascara is a good time to get mascara at the sale because mascara, high-end mascara, it's a personal preference on whether you like high-end mascara. If you guys again have watched my haul video where I mentioned me getting 3 versions of this Lights Camera Lashes, 3 tubes of this Lights Camera Lashes, and then I got a travel version too the other day, you know that I am obsessed with my Lights Camera Lashes. I really love this one. I really love the Rollerball by Benefit. I really love that one as well. There's a lot of really good mascaras from, you know, high-end mascaras. However, they're high-end and they last for 3 months and then you gotta throw them away. So it's a good thing to get them on sale. But like I said, I don't know. I bought the ones from the 21 Days of Beauty because they were 11 bucks. So that was like, the drugstore ones are what? Like 9 now? 9, 10? So I was like, yes. But again, it's completely up to you whether or not you want to buy a high-end mascara. The Rollerball by Benefit and this Lights Camera Lashes. Again, probably unpopular opinions, but those are my favorites. Let's see. And then I guess we're just down to lips. the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. I've never tried any of her liquid lipsticks, but the lip glosses, this one is actually in Kristen, spelled correctly. I love these lip glosses. They smell like vanilla, they go on smoothly, they're very creamy. I really highly recommend these. My favorite one, okay. Lipsticks, we'll stick with lip glosses. The Buxom Cream lip glosses, spectacular. Any of the Buxom ones are really good. My favorite lip gloss formula at Sephora, this will probably be in par with everybody else that you've heard. The Fenty Beauty. This one is in Diamond Milk. My favorite is in my purse, and it's Fussy, the pink one. The original is beautiful. This is just Diamond Milk by itself. It's just it's a clear gloss with lots and lots of glitter. Literally, I am a chapstick. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am a chapstick addict. Like, I am addicted to chapstick. I don't need chapstick when I wear this. It's so moisturizing and soft on the lips, and when it comes off, it doesn't make them feel dry like a lot of other lip glosses do. Lipsticks, the Urban Decay lipsticks are really, really good. They're really creamy. They're really pigmented. I really like the Urban Decay ones. I personally want to pick up a Charlotte Tilbury one, which is really pricey, I know. Also, I've heard the Milk Makeup ones. I've been hearing people rave about the Milk Makeup ones. I kind of want to try one of those as well. But yeah. Okay, I think I've hit the categories. Yeah. Hopefully you found something that you're interested in. Let me know down below what you're getting in the sale or what your favorites at Sephora are, if that you recommend to me and everybody else. Yeah, and that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.